Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. We've little need for a campsite at present.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures, after all.
The beasts of its makeup all have weaknesses to be exploited. Deliver unto each the attack it most abhors.
Cannot match our wits.
I thank you. It is a great kindness you show me. Well done.
To the quick!
We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
A focused attack will end this foe.
Fear not, it is well in hand.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Oi!
I feel as though I'm being watched. Little blighter.
Oi!
Oi!
We are none of us alike in vocation. 'Tis our first time in this place. We would do well to be wary.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
One can never be too careful.
Lay down your arms before you hurt
The
yourself.
coin in your purse now. When I get my hands on you.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Each to their own.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the arisen to decide.
Watch out for the choppers!
Fire will prove effective against this foe.
Right where I want you.
Catch the spirit! Focus. The battle continues.
Not a bad idea.
It's overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
This brute has quite a temper.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
No quarrel here. A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Passage here? Truly, there are secrets around every corner.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Very well. I shall return.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Where do you think you're going, eh?
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Right you are.
What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
'Tis not what I expected.
Right where I want you.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
Ah, that's better. Many thanks.
Get up! You've nowhere to go.
Douse the flames before 'tis too late.
Hark! The flapping of bats' wings.
Pay them no mind.
Let us see what you're made of!
A decent spot to make camp. Assuming there are no monsters about.
A chance to
The arisen has been drenched!
How do you like that?
Not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Tis an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads. Lightning is ineffective against this foe.
One of us has been drenched.
Any last words?
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Battle is best avoided here.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
We're still patching up what the...
It is quiet about.
I'm about ready for a break.
Oh.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Uh-huh.
Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right, as for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I can see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe, but my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Everyone's just tired, isn't it?
This place is too comfortable.
I've a knack for gathering items, and
Seems naught ever goes right for me. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Regard all you want. Won't make a difference when I'm grappled, you see.
Norbert, are you hurt?
Hurting yet?
I knew you would prevail, Master.
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
Huzzah! You done it! Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
Keep your wits about you. We must not allow our charge to come to harm. 'Twas a glad thing to find Sir Norbert in good health. Shall we get him back to Melve? I can guide you there if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Right, just follow me. It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow. Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
That's it!
Place the more than...
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
This armor's seen better days.
Too brittle.
Stroll through town. See what
Might
to
as
do.
well. All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
I pity those.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
It's been a hot...
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Look, as long as you...
Swapping stories is one of life's
Shall we get some rest then? I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
Almost nodded off for a moment. There.
Over here. Break the law is to be thrown in jail.
Ho there. How have you fared? Would you lend your ear to my request? Many thanks.
Seeing the captain always makes me nervous.
Oi, Arisen, over here. Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you.
This is where I come when life gets... Oh, well,
The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
This way, if you please. That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Shall we set it rolling? 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Fine display of skill.
One of us has been drenched.
Decisions, decisions.
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Take that!
The enemy has called reinforcements. It seems they mean to match our might through strength of numbers. No one can defend themselves with grapple like this. That was hard won.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
The arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
Twas most effective.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Watch for an opportunity and strike at its heart.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done.
Now, while the heart's exposed.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we sup on bitter defeat. Keep up the fight. I'm on my way.
My consciousness! Please, pray stop me, lest I bring you harm!
Much appreciated. My strength was beginning to flag. Wear this bow. It hasn't. One of us has been poisoned.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint you.
Prepare yourself! Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
It is not what I expected.
Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides. This brute has quite the temper. Its heart lies bare. Strike now!
Douse the flames before 'tis too late.
All together now. We attack as one.
A focused attack will end this foe.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Cannot be doing.
Are you all right? Its heart ought to be our target.
That means getting within range of its maw. Be wary.
Now, while the heart is exposed.
Well aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Ensure your next attack is no less powerful.
The Arisen has gone up in flames before my very eyes.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
I shan't allow any who'd harm the Arisen to go free.
We must assess the situation. How many of us are still standing?
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
Vamos súper bien. Está difícil.
Blows to the head will send this foe reeling.
'Tis a weakness shared by most.
Understood.
Estamos bien.
What has stricken you, Arisen?
Uno está bien, pero dos para mí sí. No, no.
This brute has quite the temper. Its heart lies bare.
Sobre el agua.
This should be of use.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. In relation to that, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Pero ahora está ahí. El problema es que los NPCs mueren, tendrías que ir a volver a la morgue, allá.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Ahora, no ha subido... No ha subido de... No, hace rato que no... ¿Cuántas experiencias?
No harm in picking a few.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our cart.
Well done.
Yo decía cuándo voy a subir.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of material.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll like...
Pero... No sé, siento que con el
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
A curative ought to do the trick.
This one shaking.
Get back here! Yeah! Hold it! Get back here!
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Get back here! Hold it!
Too fast for you.
life, and I take the rest.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now! When I get my hands on you... Oi! When I get my hands on you... Oi! When I get my hands on you, don't distract me!
Battle is best avoided here.
When I get my hands on you...
What's the hurry?
Think you can run? When I get my hands on you... Oi!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Jueguito para fantasmas. Ya está.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Pero con daño físico no le haces nada.
Back.
My baby, where?
Any last words?
Focus. The battle continues.
Not a bad idea.
I'll save you.
If you would. Watch for the phantasms.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Prepare yourself! A new destination calls to you, I take it. Oh, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Very well. I shall return.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Words worth hearing.
Over here! Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Yes, Master.